Absolutely. Hey, our friends Jackson Davis and Brittany Ketterjohn are here from Complete Comfort. We are in a transition period now. Didn't feel like it this morning. It was full on cold.
Yeah.
But it's going to be getting warm. And it might get cold again and warm again. But we're in that transition period. What are the things that we all need to be thinking about with regard to our HVAC systems?
So this is the time of year where it's Indiana, welcome home. It's going to be cold and hot, but you're going to be using your air conditioners right around the corner. So the first thing we will always say on this show is check your filter.
Yep.
So you're going to want to make sure this is clean, do the light test,
Jackson,
make sure there's no dust on there.
Always brings the filter because
Every time.
We fail to change these, don't we?
You do, and it can prevent a lot of very common issues going on with the system. So that's step one. Step two is your AC outside. You're going to want to make sure that it's nice and clean. So take a hose to it, top to bottom. Now those are some things that you don't have to do. You're welcome to call a technician to do those things. While they're there, they're able to do a lot of things that you wouldn't be able to do, such as check your refrigerant pressures. It's best to do that in the springtime. So if we know if there's any issues, such as a refrigerant leak, finding that out now is a lot better than when it's 95 degrees outside.
And Brittany, there is an opportunity right now to sort of develop a relationship with Complete Comfort. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a 5-star maintenance plan, and if you have one of our professionals out to your house, they will show you this entire thing. But what we recommend is first, get us out there for a tune-up. Get some professional eyes on your system. In fact, if we come out there, we will do that cleaning that Jackson described, and then we'll be able to talk you through our entire plan. But if you do end up on our plan, you get 2 HVAC preventative maintenance visits and a plumbing preventative maintenance visit, which differentiates us from a lot of plans out there.
All right, let's assume I've changed my filter. I haven't, but let's assume that I have. What are the other things that the consumer needs to have in mind as we change seasons?
So a lot of folks will cover their system outside, so on the air conditioner, it'll either be covered with a cover. One thing I always say is, it's designed to be out in the elements, so I'd caution you against that. Do not turn that air conditioner on if it's covered. Always check, because that can ruin it. Also, if you have hedges, make sure those are nice and trimmed around. We want to have about a good foot of clearance so that that air conditioner can breathe and work to the best of its abilities.
I want to emphasize the point you just made about putting a cover on your air conditioner, because it's all fun and games until the air conditioner kicks on and the cover's still on the thing, because you were telling me in the green room that the thing will basically self-destruct, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I always hate getting that call, but it's something that can be easily preventable. So people ask me, do we need to cover that up in the winter to keep snow and leaves off of it? It's designed to be outside, quite frankly. Feel free to, but just don't forget if you do.
All right. And I had a neighbor named Sal. It's always a guy named Sal in Rochester, Minnesota, and he was always adamant that I didn't have a cover on my air conditioner. Now I'm feeling smart, and I've lost touch with Sal. It makes me sad. So, Brittany, let's talk about where you are on the hierarchy if you have a relationship with Complete Comfort and you're buying into this maintenance plan.
Yeah, so the main thing is priority service. So if your system's going to break down, Jackson, when is it going to be?
It's going to be either Christmas or July 4th. The worst times of the year is when that happens.
Exactly. And so if you're on our maintenance plan, you're going to be bumped up to the top of the list, meaning you're not going to be sitting around in 95-degree weather for a couple days waiting for us to come out.
Be a priority customer, folks. Hey, they're Complete Comfort. They're awesome.